Okay, do you think you could show me around?
It's right here. It's this way.
Well, like Genesis said, today we're checking out Teach Prep Elementary School. You guys ready to join me? So I'm here with the principal, Mrs. Reed. Thank you so much for having us today.
Thank you for coming.
Of course. So to get us started, can you just tell me a little bit more about the mission here at Teach Prep?
Okay, so at Teach Prep Elementary School, our mission is to create a safe haven for our students in our community where learning takes place and they're feeling secure. And that way, we want to teach the whole child from the inside out.
That's really apparent in your students, just getting to meet everybody from your kinders all the way up to your fourth graders. They're just really in a loving environment here, and just the way that they greet you and their peers and their teachers, it's clear that you're really implementing that.
It's one of the things that are really, that we emphasize at our school. All of our staff members, including myself, wear multiple hats. And so we try to make sure that we use our character pillars that we emphasize each month to check in on our students and teach them different ways to cope with frustrations and how to deal with other students.
Oh, I love that. What are the character pillars here?
We have one that represents each month. I can't go over all of them, I apologize, but each month we have a separate one that we emphasize, and so throughout the month they basically go over it in the classroom as a whole. Also they emphasize it when we see them working on those character pillars, we will praise them on it. At the end of the month there's an award.
Awesome. So I'm here with Genesis. She's a first grader. So Miss Genesis, can you tell me what is your favorite thing about Teach Prep?
My favorite thing about Teach Prep is when we read and we do like drawings and we color and paint.
That sounds like so much fun. And I know you're only a first grader, but do you know what you want to be when you grow up?
Kind of, yeah.
What would you like to be?
Kind of like an artist or a singer, or maybe like how do you call the ones that do like the experiments?
Oh, like a scientist?
Yeah, like a scientist or something like that.
Oh my gosh, well I'm sure you'd be great at any of those. It was so nice to meet you today. High five. So then what would you say are really 3 things that stand out and make this school so unique?
Let's see, number one, like I said earlier at the beginning of our interview, we really create a haven in our school community. So what I mean by that is students feel the love and the safety and protection that they need to really grow and learn. And so all the staff members create that for our students. Number 2, I want to say that as a staff and just as teachers and staff members, and also myself included, we definitely bond well together and we really communicate and work in collaboration. So teachers constantly collaborate to bring out great ideas, creative ideas to teach the students in the classroom, whether it's hands-on activity, whether it's using digital platform or using the Promethean board. We always collaborate to bring the best ideas into the classroom. And lastly, I want to say that for the most part, all together in general, the school comes together with our families and communicating with them in various ways, whether it's coffee with the principals, through our ELAC meetings or school side, or inviting them to parent conferences, or just generally having them come in and speak to us whenever there's a concern. That seems to open up a lot of things for great communication and for our school to be thriving.
Yeah, that's great, and it's really great that you're doing that, especially the family engagement at that elementary level and making sure the parents are just as involved with the education as their students are.
Absolutely. We're really big on having parents understand that having the involvement starts from the very young age, and it has to develop and grow as they move on to high school and college.
Absolutely. Well, we loved getting the chance to peek our head into a couple of your classrooms and see that teaching and that learning firsthand. But how would you describe the teaching and learning style that goes on here?
So we have a variety of ways that we get through our students. In the classrooms, you'll see numerous ways. For example, we use the Promethean board to have visual aids for our students. Teachers will teach and also use different manipulatives, bring out stories to tell, songs, dances sometimes. That helps to bring collaboration with the students, engagement. We also utilize technology by also having them use online platforms. And in the classrooms, teacher also utilize station rotation models. So while a teacher is working with a certain group of students, they're working on in other stations, they're working on other needed skills for that day for a certain amount of time. We also have a handful of our aides on campus, so we definitely have one-on-one-to-one aides in one aide per class in the kindergarten grade level, and other aides are available where we do pull-outs for small group interventions and also one-on-one if needed. And this is the resource room, so we do have a resource department, so we do have engagement where we do have pull-outs in here working with the needed needs that they have. And luckily we have a lot of staff members with different personalities, and so students, if they have a preference, like when they need to take a break or they need to talk to somebody, there's always a staff available for them to listen.
Yeah, I love that. So now I'm with my new friend Zanae. She's a 4th grader. So Zanae, can you tell me what's your favorite thing about Teach Prep?
Everybody's here is nice.
Yeah, do you have some really good friends here?
Yeah.
What would you say is your favorite subject or your favorite class here?
Language arts.
Language arts. What are some of the books you're reading right now?
I read a lot of series of unfortunate events.
Oh my gosh, I remember I read those when I was your age too. That's so cool. What would you say is your favorite teacher here?
Miss Aubrey.
That's so much fun. And I know you're only 4th grader now, but do you know what you might want to be when you grow up?
No, not yet.
Not yet? Well, that's okay. You have so much time to decide, and I know that when you get into high school, you're going to have so many teachers to support you and figure out what you're really good at. Well, it's so nice to meet you today. So can you tell me a little bit more about your campus and the community that you're building here?
Absolutely. So our campus is located in the heart of South Los Angeles off of Western and Manchester. We service about, I want to say, 260, 265 students altogether. And what we're trying to create, like I said earlier, is to make sure that parents have a place where they could send their students at an elementary school level, where it's a small setting, where it's very loving and cared for, and also where we have great teachers where they're getting the best education possible.
So then for families who might be interested in enrolling their elementary schooler here, where can they learn more information?
Oh, no worries. In order to learn more information about our school, you can just check out our website at teachps.org, or you could come on over. We'll always do a tour with you guys and walk you through the process of how to enroll your child.
Awesome. You can also learn more information at Schola.com. Thank you again so much for having us today. That's a wrap from Teach Prep Elementary School. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys at the next school.